What's up and welcome to another video. Since there were no major news around the NBA, I decided to make a video on the 10 players that are really struggling right now. And yeah, I'm going to do a quick fire more or less and start off with Duncan Robinson. He just signed a 5-year, $90 million contract in this offseason, and now for the start of the season, he's only scoring 9.9 points on terrible efficiency, 32.5% from the field, 31.2 from 3 while attempting 9 3-pointers per game. The league average is 36% from 3-point range, and last year Duncan Robinson shot 41%. Almost every NBA fan knows that Duncan Robinson is a sniper, and that's also why he got that big contract, the 5-year, $90 million. Now he is shooting only 47% true shooting, which is very bad as well. Just 62.5% from the free throw line as well, which is also horrible for any NBA player, but especially for a sniper like Duncan Robinson. My theory is that he just got lazy, and I think many players fall victim to exactly the same that is now happening to Duncan Robinson. You work your ass off, you sign the big contract, and then you just get lazy and laid back because you know that you have secured the bag and you have secured yourself a couple of million, not a couple, $90 million over the next 5 years. And yeah, that's when players get comfortable. I think at least that this is what happened to Duncan Robinson. Just speculation, of course. Next guy, we got Eric Bledsoe. He is also scoring only 9.9 points on 37% from the field and just 20% 3-point percentage, which is horrible. I think this has to be the worst, or at least one of the worst shooting percentages from downtown when it comes to point guards, shooting guards, and small forwards. The next player who is struggling is Jordan Clarkson. 14.3 points, but on very bad efficiency, 34.5% from the field, 23.5 from downtown, 45.4% true shooting. Next up, we got Jason Tatum, and this has been more on display because the Celtics have lost 6 of their first 10 games, and Jason Tatum is, at least right now, one of the worst isolation scorers in the NBA when it comes to efficiency. Next up, we got Rajon Rondo. He only played 7 games, and I think right now he's injured. Only 29% field goal percentage, 31 from 3, 34.2% true shooting. This is the second worst true shooting percentage in the entire NBA. So Rondo definitely with a down year, and yeah, I think he is now very rapidly progressing towards retirement. Then we got Dalla, Damien Lillard, who is also struggling, only 20 points per game, 8 assists, which is a career high for him, I think, but on 38% field goal percentage and 26% from downtown, which is horrible efficiency, horrible numbers for Dame, who is normally a sniper, scoring at around 45-47% from the field and around 40% from downtown. So this has to be one of the, if not the, I think it's the worst start that Dame has ever had to an NBA season. And my guess is that he is just he lost motivation and drive because he knows with the team that he has, he won't win a championship, and he has repeatedly said that he wants a roster with which he can really compete for a title. And we all know that the Blazers are, as usual, just a mediocre or good mediocre team, but not good enough for a finals run, and this hasn't changed. Dame has been the kind of guy who every single year has put his heart and soul out there on the court. He worked his ass off, and he just proved to the league that he is one of the best players, and he tried to drag his team as far as he could. But there's only so much that one player can do, and that's just my opinion, but I think that he's frustrated and he lost motivation. Next up is Michael Porter Jr. I did a video on him a couple of weeks ago calling him the next Kevin Durant or Kevin Durant 2.0, and most NBA fans had him as the favorite for the most improved player award because Jamal Murray is out. the opposite has happened. Michael Porter Jr. has had a horrible start. He is only shooting, or he shot 41.6% true shooting, and now he is injured. He re-injured his back somehow, and yeah, couldn't have gone any worse for him. Moving on, we got Blake Griffin, who is shooting a horrible 32% from the field, 21% from three, which adds up to 41.6% true shooting in total. So alongside Rajon Rondo, Blake Griffin seems to be a player that once was great, an all-star even, who is now very rapidly declining or on the decline and nearing retirement if, of course, he doesn't improve. But right now, this is looking very bad for Blake. And the last two players, Nikola Vujovic with only 45.4% true shooting, and Terry Rozier only 44.4% true shooting. And just to put that in perspective, 60% and above is considered very good or even great, which means that under 50 is considered pretty bad. And yeah, Terry Rozier, Nikola Vujovic, so far at least, didn't have the start that most expected them to have, which of course doesn't mean that their numbers won't get any better. But yeah, so far these are the 10 players that are struggling right now. If you like this video, then please don't forget to leave a like. And if you want daily NBA news updates, or almost daily, then please subscribe to the channel. Have a nice day, guys, and see you in the next video.